Guys, and welcome to Farm Math with Tilly the Teeswater Sheep and me, Miss Bree. For those who don't know me, I'm Miss Bree. I am an educator, a farmer, an illustrator, a singer, and a proud grammar nerd. And here at the farm school, we believe learning should be hands-on, real world, and a little bit magical and always fun. So today, we're combining farming and math to see how numbers help crops grow and farms succeed. Are you ready? Let's go. So good morning, farmers. Tilly is counting her friends in the pasture, but she needs your help. So let's count carefully so no sheep are left behind, okay? Or chickens, or anything else we're counting. We're counting a lot of her friends. Also, before we get started, did you know that Tilly is a Teeswater sheep and they are a critically endangered breed of sheep? This means there are not very many left in the world. They are known for their long, shiny wool. It's beautiful. Okay, let's go. So, lesson 1, counting on the farm. So, scenario 1, we're counting our chickens. I know everybody says don't count your chickens before they hatch, but in this scenario, we are. So, you have 6 chickens in the coop. 3 more chickens decide to go inside the coop. How many chickens are in the coop now? Well, if you started with 6 chickens and you're adding 3 chickens, 6 plus 3 equals 9. That's right. Good job, guys. Okay. So, number 2. Tilly has collected 8 eggs, but oh no, 2 of them have cracked. Can you help her figure out how many are left? So if we had 8 to begin with, and we're subtracting 2, 8 minus 2 is 6, right? 8, 7, 6. That's right. Good job. Okay, next lesson, growing numbers. So I've harvested some pumpkins. Some are in groups of 10 and some are singles. So can you help me organize them like real farmers? Okay, let's go. So scenario 3 here, pumpkin harvest. So I've harvested 3 groups of 10 pumpkins and 4 single pumpkins. How many total pumpkins do I have? So if I have 3 groups of 10, that's 10, 20, 30, right? Because our tens place is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And if you subtract, then you go 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. That's right. So if I have 3 groups of 10, that gives us 10, 20, 30. That's right. And then I have how many singles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, so our equation is going to be 30 plus 4 because you're taking 30 and you're adding 4 singles to it. So our total number of pumpkins is 34 pumpkins. The expanded form of this would be 3 tens plus 4 ones equals 34. Perfect. All right, scenario 4 here. Now we're feeding the goats. These goats are nice goats and they don't trample you for extra carrots. So there will be carrots left over. So if you start with 24 carrots and the goats eat 10 carrots, how many are left? So we start with 24. Okay, so we need to break that apart. 24 is 20 plus 4, right? 20, so 2 sets of 10 plus 4, right? Okay, so now we're going to subtract 10 because the goats ate 10 carrots. So we're going to start with our 20 and say, okay, we're going to subtract 10. 20 minus 10 is 10, that's right. 20, 10, 0, that's right. Now our equation is 10 plus 4. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's right. We have 14 carrots left. You guys are awesome. I hope you're this good at math forever because you're doing so well. Okay, now we're going to look at equal groups. Okay, so this one, Tilly's lining up feed buckets and water buckets. Each row has the same number. Equal groups make farm work fair and organized. Multiplication is what we're working with here. So as you can see, we have our little multiplication symbol, which kind of looks like an X, right? Yeah. Okay, so scenario 5, water buckets. So there are 4 rows of buckets that Tilly has lined up. Each row has 3 buckets because we need a bucket for every single sheep, just so that they don't fight over the water. So if each row has 3 buckets and there are 4 rows in the group, how many buckets do we have total? Okay, so repeated addition would be 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12. Or another way to say that would be 4 groups of 3 equals 12, right? 3, 6, 9, 12. The multiplication version of this is to say 4 times 3 equals 12, right? Because 4 times 3 equals 12. You guys are awesome. Okay, keep going. Keep it up. Scenario 6, let's look at the apple trees now. Okay, we have 5 trees. Each tree has 2 apples that are ready to pick. How many apples are we going to pick today? If we're going to go pick them and there's 2 apples on each tree that are ready to pick today because you're starving and you just really want apples. Okay, so again, we're going to do our repeated addition, which is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 10, right? Or there are 5 groups of 2, right? Because there's 5 trees with 2 apples on each tree. The multiplication version of this is 5 times 2 equals 10. That's amazing. Good job, guys. Okay, so farmers often solve more than one problem at a time. Did you know that? I know, it's a little crazy. So let's think step by step, like real farm managers, okay? So if there are 18 hay bales in the barn, okay, and you move 6 of them to the pasture to feed the cows, then 4 new bales are delivered to the barn. How many bales do we have in the barn now? Right? How are you going to figure that out? Well, step 1 is you're going to take 18 hay bales and you're going to subtract 6 of them, right? Because you took 6 of them out to the pasture. So you only have how many left? Well, 18 minus 6 is 12. That's right, because 6 plus 12 is 18. Perfect. So 18 minus 6 equals 12. So step 2, we now have 12 bales in the barn. But then we got 4 more bales delivered. So if we add 4 bales to the 12 existing in the barn, how many do we have left? That's right, 16, because 12 plus 4 equals 16. So your final answer is 16 hay bales. Yes, perfect. You guys are amazing. Okay, let's keep it up. Okay, so farm stand sales. This is a thing that I do all the time. So the farm stand sells 15 tomatoes in the morning. It sells 9 more in the afternoon. What are we going to do first? Well, the first thing is we're going to say, okay, 15 plus 9 is our equation, right? Okay, so we're going to break it apart into easy sections. 9 is 5 plus 4, right? So what's an easier way than 15 plus 9? You could say 15 plus 5 equals 20, and then take 20 plus 4 equals 24, right? So that's a really good way to break it down to make it a little bit easier to solve. So if you're confused by 15 plus 9, you can do 15 plus 5 equals 20, 20 plus 4 equals 24. Your other option would be to say 15, say you want to round up to 10, you could do 15 plus 10 is 25 minus 1, because 10 minus 1 is 9. 25 minus 1 is 24. So you have a couple different options there, but we want to make sure we're getting the right answer. Okay? Got it? Good job. So here, Tilly wants to know which carrot is longer. So make sure we measure carefully, because this could be the winning carrot for our county fair. Plus, Tilly wants to eat it, because who doesn't love a good carrot, you know? So, carrot A on the left is 6 inches long. Carrot B on the right is 8 inches long. Which do you think is longer? B, you're right, because 8 inches is bigger than 6 inches. 8 is greater than 6. Excellent job. Okay, now here's our last scenario. Watering times. So if the plants that you're watering need 10 minutes of water, okay, Mr. Capybara has been watering for 4 minutes already, and the plants needed 10 minutes. So if Mr. Capybara has been watering for 4 minutes already, how many minutes are left of watering? Well, if they needed 10 and they've already been watered for 4, we're going to take 10 and subtract 4. So 10 minus 4 equals 6 minutes. So Mr. Capybara has to water for another 6 minutes. You guys are amazing. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. So if you would, after this lesson, why don't you go find a partner or a friend or mom or dad or cousin or neighbor, partner, literally anyone, right? And create a math farm of your own. So figure out how many animals you want there to be, what you're going to grow, when you're going to harvest it, and more. I mean, there's so many things you can figure out with math. Meanwhile, while you guys are doing that, Tilly is now delighted because she has every egg counted, every carrot measured, every bucket organized, and she is so thankful to you guys because that's what smart farming looks like. And she's so happy you guys did so well. And smart farmers, remember, they use math every single day. So don't forget. Thank you guys for visiting Farm Math today. Remember, every strong farm runs on smart decisions, and every smart decision starts with clear thinking and correct math steps. So keep practicing and keep growing, just like crops in good soil, and soon you'll be growing, just like carrots. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Make sure you subscribe to keep up. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.